Transfer on death deeds. Many people believe them to be the best thing since sliced bread, but I say that they're really a tool for only specific circumstances because they could be wrought with various potential hiccups. And we're going to review some of them here. I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law and Estate Planning Practice in New York and New Jersey. And we provide peace of mind to families every day with our high client value services. If you are seeking assistance in New York or New Jersey for estate planning or any probate administration type of services after someone's passing, we can assist and provide free consultations. You can locate us at 𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗎𝗠𝗏.com. And speaking of value, we're here to educate everyone for free, so please ask your questions and share so we can help some folks along the way. Now, what are some of those issues that can arise with a TOD deed, right? The transfer on death deed. I know a lot of people love them, but really, I find they're only useful in very small circumstances, certain specific circumstances. So the top four that kind of have come to mind are, first, there could be a conflict between who you've designated as beneficiary on the transfer on death deed and your estate plan. If there's a conflict, it could lead to expensive litigation. You don't want that. Two, there are potential creditor claims and debts on that real property that you as the beneficiary recipient on the TOD deed may all of a sudden be inheriting as well. Those liabilities, even if you weren't expecting them, can be on your shoulders. Hopefully they're less than the value of the property, and worst case scenario, you can sell it and make a little profit. But it could be something that you're not aware of. Three, errors can definitely happen when there's a lack of updating that plan, right? Planning overall certainly needs to be updated when life shifts left or right, but the more moving parts you have to update, the higher the likelihood that something's going to just fall through the cracks and not get adjusted properly. So, like, for instance, right, if you have an ex-spouse and they're the transfer on death beneficiary of your property, even if you updated your estate plan, your will, or your trust, can they still get the house? I think it depends on state law, but it just creates more complexity if everything is not on the same page. And the more parts you have to that puzzle, the harder it is to keep it up to speed when life does change. That's why it's good to have sort of an umbrella plan, commonly a trust, where you kind of direct and funnel everything so it's very streamlined and organized and makes it easier as time goes on. Last one example I'll give you today as far as some issues that can arise using a transfer on death deed is a Medicaid recovery for that property. Some states who have an expanded definition of a state for recovery purposes via Medicaid, if you receive those benefits, may still be able to attach to this property because technically you still owned it at your passing, even though there's a beneficiary designated. Okay, that will be a state law issue. So what is it that you should do, right? Talk through your estate plan with a professional on a global view, right? Instead of just taking one asset, even though your home tends to be a big piece of the puzzle, instead of picking that one asset and directing where it should go, it could just lead to more conflict, complexity, and really even failure to address other items of concern, such as your incapacity, your other assets, right? How those should be treated. Don't just squarely look at this one thing. It's important to see the whole picture as one. And working with a professional, you can usually do that a little easier. Certainly better than trying to guide this yourself through a DIY type plan. All right. I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, an estate planning attorney in New York and New Jersey, and we provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you do need assistance in either of these areas, you can reach out to us for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. We hope you've learned something new here today, and please don't forget to share and take care.